like I said, I've done plenty of exploits. Hey, dude. Okay, the question is,
Fire away.
the fuck did you just do? What's it like being a father? And I hate asking you that because you just started to lick that fucking thing. Like,
So the
this dude's
thing
a fucking dad.
thing about being a dad is the best part about it is I get to relive being a kid every day, every day. Um, I feel like a lot of dads out there, they get caught up in the work and just the rat race of life in general. Um, I really enjoy whenever my kids start climbing on me like I'm a freaking mountain and then fighting over, being on top of the mountain. And then the mountain collapses and then the mountain engulfs them and then they die. Like,
And then they die.
like, but it's
Fair enough.
all part of the game. And like, so whenever stuff like that happens, like, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But it's because I get to be a kid again. I get to see things through their eyes all the time. Like, the other day, my oldest son, um, biologically, he was telling me about a dream he had. So a better example, even more recent. My youngest son, who is 4, was at his mom's, and he told his mom, he's like, "I miss Daddy," and she's like, "Well, why do you miss Daddy?" He's like, "I need to get on Apex so I can punch him in the face," and it's like, that's
There you go.
that's part of our bonding. Like, we play video games together all the time,
Mm.
and we enjoy it. We have great time. But to her, she was like, "Why are you teaching the kids to punch you in the face?" I was like, "Well, it's part of the video game. It's not even really a thing." But as grown-ups, a lot of grown-ups will see it the way my ex did. Why are you teaching this kid, this? And then you got to think about it. Whenever we were kids, is that how we viewed Mortal Kombat? No. Like, it was just a game. We enjoyed
It's
having.
better. It's better you do that in a game, and like one thing in a game, if it does actually translate into real life, I mean,
That's bad.
come,
Yes. Yeah.
come on now. I mean, you can find a good statistic about a kid, you know, like all of us. It's not like we're going out unless you serve. Luke's gonna be an exception. He's registered. He's gonna be registered to kill. But no, for real. Like it's not like that used to be the big fucking superstition. It still is.
And that video games influence violence.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You guys remember the movie Triple X back in the day?
Oh yeah.
That's one of the things that always stood out to me is that the beginning scene whenever he takes that I think it was a mayor's car or something, and the guy's name was Dick Richard something or another, and he's like, "Listen,
Dick Rich.
Dick, it's not the video games that are causing our kids to be violent. It's your guys' fucking way of trying to control everything that they do." And but yeah, so it's been a battle since when did Triple X come out?
Get back to the main thing. Triple
Heard
X
of
is
it?
gonna find out. I need to figure out from a man. All right, we can share as much. I think you've shared it before on a previous one. What your and I don't want to get too far into it, but because I'm gonna get Milk's perspective and I'll share a bit of mine as he. Cheers to you.
Did you
You
take
can
another
look that
shot?
up.
I
He
did.
did. He did. But I would like to just get a perspective first from the guy that has adopted and has taken on this responsibility and grown up, or when you were, shit, it wasn't even that long ago before you probably got wrapped up in all this, right?
Yeah,
Maybe it
this
does seem like a
was
while
7 years
now,
ago.
but
Yeah,
so
8 years ago now.
I want to get. I'm sorry, Jared. I'm gonna have. We're cutting deep, but everyone's gonna share. All right.
Fire away.
We need the experience here.
What
You,
it's
you,
what it's like to adopt.
yeah. I mean, you would
What is
definitely.
that process like? Like,
So
is it like you go to a shelter type shit and you just pick out a dog? Like, I've never experienced that. I've never known anybody that's gone through that, so I have no idea.
so
No, like
Like legit, that's how
you're
I
I
not
picture
mean,
it.
wrong.
And there are certain situations like that. So I was lucky. I just adopted my wife's children. So all we had to
Okay.
do was get her ex to say, "Yeah, I don't want anything to do with them. I don't want to pay child support. I'm turning over all my rights to Jared." And then we take it to the court, and then on their birth certificates, he is no longer on it. So I am on 7 kids' birth certificates.
So if
So
you adopt somebody else's kids, the original father is just completely out of the picture
if
from the jump.
yeah, from like if they give up their rights. So if in every situation, like, so my cousin, she got into a lot of drugs, and there was a situation where we were gonna try and adopt her daughter, but she so the dad, they had contacted him, he had given up his rights. So my cousin just needed to give up her rights for me to be able to adopt her, and she wouldn't. And so of course the biological parents have every chance, like I think it's up to like 4 chances in drug court to try and get clean, 3 rehab visits, something or another. But they have so many chances to get on the right track to take care of their kid. So there are so many different aspects. I have a friend now, her and her husband can't have kids. So they're looking for somebody who has recently become pregnant, maybe a teen pregnancy, that they are willing to give up the kid after it's born. So there's those circumstances, but there's a lot of ways of doing it.
Okay, but in your mind, like, like was the first one that you had, or I mean that was the way that went. It wasn't someone that you adopted. You didn't
It
get your
wasn't like
kids
an
that way,
orphan.
right? So
Yeah,
you
no, no.
that was actually that was yours.
My first
Yeah.
kid, yes, yes, I produced
So was that the
my first kid.
scariest moment, or like, how did you feel when you? Was it you? Did you feel prepared? Did you do anything to prepare, or
To become a
did you
dad,
want? Yeah, did you want it? What were your emotions?
um, so at that time, I really didn't want to have the kid. Um, when me and her mom were together, uh, things were great. We, got engaged, got married. We were both living in Japan at the time. She was in the Navy. I was in the Navy. Whenever we got pregnant, she couldn't stay on the ship.
We got pregnant.
When she got pregnant, uh, she couldn't stay on the ship any longer, so she had to go to San Diego. And so that entire pregnancy, I was still shipboard in Yokosuka, Japan, when she was in San Diego, California for 9 months, the entire pregnancy. Um, so whenever I got home to San Diego, I had detached from the Navy, got separated and everything, did my time, um,
Huh?
went went to San Diego, and uh, found out on the plane ride home that she had been sleeping with like 5 other guys while I was in Japan.
Jesus.
Yeah, you can tell that I was very conflicted about this kid now tying us together for forever, forever. Like I
Were you
still,
sure it was yours?
yeah, no, I ended up taking a DNA test like,
I mean, that's a fair
7 years
question
later. Yeah,
after that experience.
yeah, but um, so the moment we went to the hospital, I was not ready. No, absolutely not. The minute I held my daughter in my arms for the first time, I was ready. Like there wasn't a single thing I wouldn't do for that
We're
child.
committed. Yeah.
Like and you hear these stories, like my dad told the same story, and I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. But unless you actually get to like experience it, like I mean, I will kill for my daughter, 100%. Somebody puts their hand on her, that's the end of them. So
No,
so
I think
everybody
that.
listening out, if you know my daughter, mother.
Yeah. No, I think that sums up what I've been hearing lately because I'm watching my friends that are, you know, my age that have had kids, for several years now and in our fucking mid 20s and literally seeing them walk around and shit. I'm like, bruh, kudos to you, man. Like, and then in your situation, you know, you have a boatload of responsibilities. But then,
Whole baseball team of responsibilities.
yeah, and the
Anyway, go
way
ahead.
right, but the way I see it is like nothing can prepare you for it. I mean, a little bit of preparation would be nice. It would be cool if someone read a few books on, you know, something. But, you know, going in there winging it, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm dedicated to that motherfucker. Go, you know, the
Yeah.
pets are the only thing that we can draw from. Now it's Milk's turn right here, and Milk, you ready to get your wife pregnant?
Mm. I mean, honestly, I have no plans for kids until I'm like in my own house, financially secure, and I can take care of myself and my girl.
Not before you go off to the Navy.
Hell no. I don't want to bring a kid into a troubled situation where I'm struggling myself.
Come on, for the comedic value, bro. You get to leave in like 3 months, and then you're gone, and she's like,
For the
"Oh
comedy.
shit," and then you come back after 3 months, like, "Babe, how's it going? Oh shit,
No,
I'm
that
good."
would. I
And
think that
then
would be pretty fucked to leave her with a kid
right, right,
or get her
right. Well, that
pregnant
was
and
the
then she
whole.
has to deal with the 3 months by
Scotty,
herself. That's just.
I'm
I
glad
couldn't do
you're not
that.
that kind of guy, and you have it on camera now because, it'd be one thing if I was just going for like Jesus Christ. We know you're. Come on, won't that be fucking all right?
Now, do I ever want kids? Maybe. It's a possibility, but as of right now, not a chance.
Good. Good. So you don't have like a time frame. Like you're just going by the moment. But
Hmm.
you do want. All right. So to dig deeper in that, so let's just say you do have it when it's planned. Are you just of that philosophy of wing it, or do you want to do things differently than maybe how you were raised?
I mean, I definitely wouldn't do it how I was raised because I wasn't raised the best. Like my parents were never there. I was raised by grandma and grandpa, and they did a fantastic job. The way they raised me was great. I have no complaints. I have no bad blood with that. But
So
as
positives, negatives. Like what about
I
what's
mean,
so
as
good
far
about
as
that?
as far as that positives about growing up with my grandparents, I mean, my mom was in and out of jail my entire life, and it's just recently that she's been allowed back in. And she's currently living with my grandma. And before, about 5 years ago, you couldn't catch her within 100 yards of my house because it's just how bad off she was, and all the shit she was dealing with, and all the shit that I've seen being with her. And it's just a lot of shit that at this current time, if I were to have a kid, that kid would probably be exposed to a lot of the same shit.
Yeah, you got a lot of fucking time. I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't want my kid around no type of drugs. I don't want my kid around no type of fucking emotionally stressful situations other than what we have together as a family. But
you probably just want to
I want
be
my own shit. I want to have myself secure
financially.
before I bring another life into it.
That makes sense, dude. Just that's fair, especially in this world that we living in. Jared, did you go? What happened to you?
Yeah, and the world's in a crazy place right now.
Fill up my drink.
And
No,
Um,
but
bringing a
good
kid into
man.
this in today's world would just it's just detrimental to me.
Well, you got to be set up. Like, shit. Do I want kid? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
if I were to ever plan on having a kid,
I
this is
want
the
a
person I would definitely
girlfriend.
have one with.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Have a girlfriend.
We'd
You
have
could
one
get
beautiful
stable.
ass baby.
She's ready. I can't
so
wait to
No,
have her on here. It's
no,
gonna
she
be
is not
great.
ready to have a kid. Don't
I
say
was gonna
that.
say we both
We
got
would have a
other
beautiful child
guys.
though.
All right, as long as it's mutual. Yeah. But you both think of it in the back of your mind. You're like,
Oh, I've always thought about what it would be like to have a kid, but then I see my sister who has three of them with two different guys, and I see all these other women with kids with X amount of guys, and it's just like I'm not ready for that right now. I've se- I've seen the struggles that come with multiple kids or a single kid, and that's just too much for me right now.
yeah, she's gonna be ready on here in a second to get on here. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't think most of these people plan it, bro.
Right. Yeah,
For
nowadays
real.
a lot of kids are accidents. Happy accidents, you know.
No, it was.
No, I don't think a lot of kids are planned nowadays with just the way dating culture is.
And Plan B didn't work. I don't know.
Yeah. And then Plan B, that's another thing. I wouldn't want my girl taking 20
She,
Plan Bs every fucking year. Like
relying
That
on
shit
that
fucks up
shit
their
just
hormones. It makes their
being
mood swing so bad. It just fucks women up.
like the raw shit. Fair enough. But
Now let's say 5, 6 years down the line, I've been in the military for X amount of time. I have my own house, my own property. I can
you
afford to take
you
care of
bet.
me, my family, my dogs, everything all together. And then at that point, if I decide that, hey, we're able to bring another life into the world, then it would be a topic of conversation between us. But as of right now, nah.
I'm saying that's a good way of looking at it
I don't
because
want to bring a child into a world where I'm still struggling myself.
that's where I'm at. So
Yeah, I
as
got 2 dogs. That's close enough right now.
I mean, so you don't feel rushed at all by that.
Nah, nah. I'll have a kid when I'm 30 if the time is right. But
30 is fucking. I don't know. Nowadays, it's like if you don't have something, you're not married by fucking 20.
I feel
And
like
have
people
a
use
fucking.
babies as like a symbol of status at this point.
I achieved something on the
Right,
pyramid of
right. Like
life. Like
I'm
you
at
gotta
this
get
level
that.
with my kid, but you're no kids. You're at this level.
Yeah, you
I don't
gotta get the
fuck that.
house. You gotta get the kids. You
Right.
gotta get married. Whatever order that comes in. You just feel like, well, that's what my parents did, and then it's like,
Yeah, I don't know
you
about it.
both can't support the fucking kid. You both end up hating each other because you're both in fucking debt.
Right,
And to be honest, it wasn't even with someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, especially raising a kid. And you're
right.
just
And
like,
then with me just about to join the military, I want to get into that flow of being in the military before I decide, hey, let's add another person into our life.
Which honestly
Like,
doesn't happen until like year 3. Honestly,
right, exactly. And I don't. That's just not something. Like, if we decide 4, 5, 6 years down the line, and I'm still in the military, and this is a life that we feel like we can bring another life into, then yeah, by all means, I'm with it.
going good for you, man. Yeah, a round of applause for the Navy, man. Come
what
on,
about you,
Jay.
Buddha? What about you?
Fatherhood.
Fatherhood, Daddy Buddha.
I, I'm pretty much in the same boat as him. I kind of want to, that's why we're gonna be talking about those two for the relationship, and Jared will be able to chime in. But as for me, I want that connection. I don't know. I'm kind of like a stereotypical guy that would just wants to have the connection rather than
Yeah, and when it comes to having a kid, the person you have it with is a huge thing.
so.
I
I
wouldn't
like
want to
to.
just go link up with a chick and accidentally get her pregnant and bring that kid. Nah, nah.
No, my answer would be like somewhere in when the time is right. I'm pretty
Right,
much relate with you, know. Like uh, I'm cool with delaying it.
right.
I do love seeing like I don't really have any good examples even from the friends around me. Those were just like shit that she got pregnant. I'm like, oh, sorry, bro.
Yeah, I have friends. My boy Andre, he had a kid about, I think his kid's like 6 or 7 now. So he was like 19, 20 when he had his kid. And I've seen what he's gone through with his baby mama and just growing up at that young age with the kid. It it'll change a motherfucker for sure.
Yeah, man. And these people weren't even planning on
Right.
being like that. So I mean, I'm kind of envious of it. I love seeing these happy long-term relationships. I think that's that longing of wanting to be, you know, just to care for someone,
Right.
just be able to know that you're valued and that you can show someone else, yeah, we're on equal
And
planes.
I really just don't feel like I'm experienced enough to raise a kid. I don't feel like I've seen enough or been through enough to bring a
I
kid
don't
into the
think
world and be able to guide him through it.
here's my thing. I don't think a majority of men go into being a dad saying, "I got this shit fucking down. Right. I fucking got the manual for this."
Right.
I mean, I've read every fucking book. I know how to be a fucking dad.
And there's
I
some people
mean,
out there that can do that. They're like built to be caretakers. Like I know my mom's a prime example as of right now. Back in the day, absolutely not. But recently she's the main caretaker for my sister's kids. And she does a damn good job at keeping up with them and making sure they're all taken care of. Yeah, her grandma too.
the man.
And I feel like some kids, when they grow up in a situation where they're not raised by the parents, but the parents are still there, you know what I'm saying? That can fuck a kid up too. That can fuck a kid up really bad.
I All right. She's ready.
You want to hop in, babe?
I'm already
Couple
in.
shots for everyone.
Just unmute. You can input whenever you want.
No, we gotta actually like get a little bit closer. I don't need to hear that fucking.
All right, yeah, you can mute your mic. You can just come close to my mic and talk.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to interject.
Oh,
But yeah.
interject. I'll just
Why
give
you don't
her.
like my mic?
No, there's gonna be an echo because it's gonna hear me and you.
Yeah,
And then it's
you
my
just
mic
gotta
picking
get
up,
close
so.
enough to his mic and
Yeah.
all Gucci. Jared's like, I gotta go.
I'm trying not to fall asleep.
Hey, motherfucker.
Take a
What I
shot.
gotta do?
Yeah, take a shot.
Take a shot. That's all I
Take a
gotta
shot.
do. All right,
Bing.
all right, all right, all right, all right.
Wait. Oh, he took it. Your mom.
Oh, that is straight sugar. Oh God.
It's the very bottom. It is gross.
Piss.
Oh man.
What the heck?
What is happening?
What just happened?
What the hell?
Did you clap your hands or something?
No.
I don't know what happened.
That was weird.
Look at me clapping my hands again.
That was weird. That was cool.
Throw your hands
I
up
don't
in the air.
I don't know how I'm doing all that.
No,
It's
Yeah, I don't
probably
know.
because you're on your phone.
she's.
That's
Dude,
so
you're
crazy.
doing. Why are you fucking with us?
I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know how the fuck those
You
balloons
did
popped up.
that. Exactly what you're doing right now. You did this. And balloons came out of nowhere.
That's nuts, dude.
I guess that's just Discord agreeing with me.
It was like, let's party, yeah.
You taking shots? Bet. Here's some balloons.
It's not fair.
Oh, I can tell that one sucked.
Yeah, dude.
I don't even need to see your face to know that sucked.
Gotta wash it down with lemonade.
Oh, go lay down.
I don't like it. Like,
Do you have an iPhone?
yeah, it's in front.
I don't know.
Had to reveal the plot. It's on a decade.
It happened after I took a shot, so maybe if I just... Nah, I don't know what the fuck caused those balloons.
That was crazy. It was crazy.
All right, ready for another topic, and I got fucking. All right.
That's all my
Regrets.
alcohol, unfortunately.
Regrets. We have any more alcohol? Gotta find more.
It's 3:30 in the morning. Nothing is open.
That's how much we got left.
Oh man, that's a couple more shots.
So for every question that I give, you can, until you finish it. All right. And that's gonna include her too. So, because she's gotta be close enough to the mic. You know the protocol.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jared.
Babe,
That's
say
why
something.
I know how to
Oh,
cut shit. So whatever you're recording, I can cut.
We can hear that.
Cool. She'll get closer if she really wants to say something.
Oh, it's gonna be. Gonna be a Jared.
But yeah, kids are a big thing.
We need to have the bulb.
Okay, so it says that the balloons are supposed to come out with the peace sign.
What?
And then it says thumbs up, thumbs down, and then if you make a heart with your hands, a heart should come out.
What?
That's all of them, though.
That's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Just hold it there. Hold it there.
Dude, it doesn't accept me. I know this is a
You're on
joke.
your phone.
He's on his phone too.
I just don't like him.
I'm not on my
I
phone.
know.
I'm the chosen one. That's all it is.
For me, well.
Put both of them up. No, he doesn't do the both. It just does the one.
Hey.
That's pretty cool.
Hold on, do it again. Yo. All right, what's the next question, Buddha?
Oh God, I was just talking about your regrets.
Regrets? I don't think I have any regrets.
I don't have any
Matt,
regrets.
That's what I'm not gonna make it that easy. No, I mean like seriously, if you could go back and you have to choose something, don't just get.
Okay, I'll go then. Ready? You ready? I lost $250,000
Mhm.
by investing wrong.
That happens.
So Dogecoin was a huge thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had bought whenever it was under 5 cents, held on to it at 15 cents, sold, bought back at 10 cents, so on and so forth. What I didn't take into account was that there is capital gains every time you pull out. And so the IRS tracks that. I had $20,000 that I was investing with. So whenever I got to the 75-cent mark, it was over $250,000. But I had lost it because it dropped from the 75 cents down to the 25 cents overnight and didn't go
Yeah,
back
that
up.
shit can happen in a blink of an eye.
So I lost, $150,000 plus I didn't take into consideration the capital gains that were pulled out every time I was pulling it out and putting it back in, pulling out, putting it back in. Because whenever they tell you about penny stocks, they're like, oh yeah, you just do this, this, and this, and you make $1 million, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, no. So I owe the IRS like $250,000. So.
Yeah. That's a dent. That's
do-
a dent for sure.
Do I regret something along those lines? Oh God! Oh, they're coming! Yeah. I regret not doing more research, and I regret not just letting it stay. Like, I should have just rode from that, 2 cents that I bought it at with $20,000, and let it ride all the way up to the 75 cents, and then talk to a CPA and been like, hey. It says I have $250,000. Do I really have $250,000? Then they'd be like, oh, no, fuck no. You should, keep reinvesting that so that IRS doesn't kick you in the pants.
What have you been able to do since then, and what have you learned, essentially? Like, where are you at? I mean, really,
Oh, with like paying it all back?
that would be a good start.
Fuck the government. No, we just figured all this out this year. IRS finally contacted us, and so we'll see how it goes over the next year or so.
Yeah, I mean, you heard it here first. Fuck the government. No.
I've been selling my soul, working all day.
Yes, sir.
But so that's something I absolutely regret. I should have learned to play smarter.
You didn't regret the kids.
No, never regret the kids.
Good man. See, we would have had a bunch of haters. This guy. Well, it's
I think that's where a lot of people go wrong with having kids is they end up regretting them.
Yeah.
So we know that this man's a good father. So everyone need to give him a round of applause.
Oh, stop! No. I make mistakes just like everybody else.
You're supposed to make mistakes. The kids also
That's
gonna have
something
to
a
make
good father
mistakes.
would say.
There you go. That's something a good father.
You guys are
would
gonna
say.
make me cry. Stop. Look, I'm really trying. All right.
All right.
And that's more than a lot of people these days. A lot of people don't even give the effort to try.
It's true.
They'd rather pay for a nanny.
I am grateful that I have my kids Monday
Or
through
even with their
Friday.
grandparents.
Right.
I don't have them right now because we ran into a small situation and I have had to tear apart my entire apartment. So that's great.
Fair enough. All right. So, we all ready?
Fire
On the
away.
topic?
Wait. Milky never told me a regret. He said,
I mean, if I had to pick one,
Yeah,
I'd
he
probably
needs to
say
really do.
I'd probably say I regret not staying on the football team
yeah.
because I definitely could have done something with that. I was cold, not to just like be cocky or nothing, but I was cold.
Washed up
And to
football
let
player
somebody
telling me he's
else
cold.
affect how my life went, that kind of sucks.
So what? No, it sounds like that's still to this day something in your mind.
That's
What do you
probably the only thing I would go back and say I 100% wholeheartedly regret was letting them influence me to leave the football team.
What do you think that would have proven?
Proven like
If
me
you-
staying on the football team,
Yeah.
I just feel like my life would have been completely different.
In what ways?
Because after I got bullied off the football team, I stopped giving a shit about what happened in school. Like after ninth grade, I started bringing a pillow and a blanket in my book sack to school. No work was done. No teachers told me shit because they knew I wasn't about to do shit. And it was just, that definitely had a big impact on how I looked at school.
Oh, shit. That was me even with the sport. So you used because you had to have certain grades in order.
Yeah,
to
I
be
went
on
to
that
a
football
private
team.
school.
So they're even more strict about that.
Yeah,
shit.
you had
Like,
to at
can't be
least
slipping.
have a 3.0, and I maintained that. I maintained a 3.0 throughout 7th and 8th grade, and then up until ninth grade when they bullied me off the team, after that, I was just like, fuck school. I ain't got shit to worry about. I'm just gonna go into a trade and just make money like that.
Okay. So I want to dissect this some more, dude. You say that's like a regret that comes to your mind. I mean, you think that would have really changed your life
Absolutely.
in a way that, and and what
Because the whole
capacity
reason I was at
was
that
that
private
extent?
school in the beginning, like to start with, the whole reason I went there was to play football. Like my YMCA coach, he was like, "Man, you're really good, and I really think you could do something with this. And I'm gonna put in a word with the dean of students to try to get you in, so you
Okay.
can come play football for this private school." Which is like, it's not just a normal private school. It's a school. How do I even explain this? It's like it's attached to the LSU. It's attached to LSU. It's called University High, and it's literally a part of the LSU program. And
Okay.
people that go there, 9 times out of 10, if you're playing sports, you're gonna end up at LSU playing sports.
So just to get it, like that would explain it further. Is your goal was to get a scholarship inevitably, right?
Yeah,
We're getting low
yeah,
battery, fuck it. But
yeah.
no,
End
the
goal was a
goal.
scholarship at LSU and end up playing for professionally.
So you wanted to go to, you know, whatever college, LSU. You want to go to LSU maybe, but whatever. Um, and you got bullied out of that, and you
Hmm.
think if you had that potential,
I
and
think
what
I think I could have taken it all the way, bro. Like as a
how,
freshman, I was beating seniors out of their positions. Like I definitely could have did something with football, but it's just a sheer fact that I let somebody else take that away from me.
so did you get I'm gonna go into this. You get replaced by someone, or did you quit?
Oh, I quit. I didn't get
And
replaced. I was replacing people. That's how the whole bullying thing started.
props
They
to
started
you,
ganging up on me.
Jared. I gotta wake you up, so just bear with me. I
I'm
got.
awake. I'm awake.
No, thank you for listening, bro. But this is the guy's regret. I mean, um,
Can
so you could go back in time and you would be like,
If I could go back in time, I would be like, "Fuck what you're talking about. I'm gonna take your
don't
spot and
let
I'm
it
gonna
get,
run with it."
don't let it get to your head, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So we gotta get love life into here. No more.
ugh.
That's your regret, bro. From your perspective, how long have you been together with your significant other here, Milt?
Well, it's about a year and a half now.
Gonna make two.
Yeah, so it's about a year and a half right now. We make two in what, June? Yeah, make 2 years in June.
All right. So I'm gonna ask a few basic things, but you cool with like sharing it? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't care.
Where'd you guys meet?
I
Even Jared's like,
actually
dude, I can't even.
I hit her up. I matched with her on Tinder like 5 years
Hey.
prior to us actually getting together, and then she ducked me for 4 years and just kept ignoring my shit. And then one day I hit her up and was like, "Yo, let's hang out," and she finally accepted. And here we are, year and a half later.
So I should keep paying for that subscription.
Man, paying for a Tinder subscription is crazy. I would never.
Just trying it out, dude.
Oh my god.
Man's lonely out here in Michigan. I get matched with. I don't want to be mean
Michigan.
to these
You
people.
like girls with kids?
Is that
But
what
you
you
know,
classify Michigan as?
No, I have a sister who lives in Michigan.
Hey, whoa. Hey, Buddha.
Trying to do matchmaker shit, you know?
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
I don't know, man. That woman would have to definitely persuade. I'm not against the kids, but don't expect them to come in and be fucking dad. From
Right.
straight up, like until I actually
No, a woman with kids, I don't think I would ever try to be with.
be with you. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't want to like put them
He's
all
raising
out
his
of
hand.
like. He's like perfect.
He's like, my turn, my turn.
You ready?
Like,
You ready for this? You ready for this?
Let's hear it.
If you ever marry or are in a relationship with somebody who has a kid already, I don't care if their dad isn't around. I wish someone would have given me this advice. You're not their dad. Period. Punishments, discipline, not your thing. You are to be that kid's best friend. Period. You are to be the one that whenever mom's being a fucking bitch, they get to run to you. You're not playing both sides of the fence. but you're giving good advice. I wish that I had done this. That's another regret. I had jumped into that whole adoption thing, and granted, I was their father on birth certificate. Their dad had come around twice in the 12 years that my oldest daughter was alive. Like my 19-year-old daughter, he had come around twice in the 12 years before I came around. So she had no idea who this guy is, right? But she still longed for him, loved him, wanted his love more than my love could ever, be there. And I felt like, so, in conclusion, what I'm saying.
That's okay. You're allowed to spiel it.
That's how it works for me. I was adopted, and my mom and dad's name is on my birth certificate.
Yeah, and was it different whenever he disciplined you, kind of thing?
No, my mom didn't give him the right to.
There you go. Perfect. That's the perfect situation. That means that you can have that man's respect because he never, made you feel insecure, hurt, hated, whatever. Well, I hope that's the situation. But
You never fucking know. Dude.
but yeah, so if you ever date a girl or
We're taking a shot.
marry a girl,
They see it.
lemonade. That's all I got. Sorry. But
Poseidon,
uh-huh.
do you have any last words for this topic? I'm gonna have to have you. What do we got left on it?
Oh, that's it. No, that's it.
Jared, no.
No.
Now he's looking at me like, dude, don't be a douchebag.
No, that's not it. No, I can ramble on about this because this is one of the biggest mistakes that I ever fucking made.
Okay,
Just be that
I ain't
kid's
gonna be
best
a
friend.
prick.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be a prick, so I'm gonna dissect it more. Like
Chop
the way
it up.
he meets someone, right, and then the way that you've met someone, right, and then how are you gonna be able to? Would you compare these? It's like apples to oranges.
For what? How we met?
The way that you're, yeah,
I mean,
The women in your life, did you meet them organically or did you meet them online?
See, he's like, are you
It
an
was-
NPC or was it?
it was all organic, but I am also a firm believer because I do online dating now. But I have gotten to know so many women just to know that they are super sweet over the phone and stuff. But the minute I'm with them, like you feel that vibe, and you're like, yeah, this isn't jiving. I don't know what it is. You may be lying to me about something or whatever, but I'm just not feeling it. Not feeling
I feel
it.
like
And
that's cool. That's fair.
That's how I felt about my girl whenever we first started talking. But then we moved in together really early in our relationship, like 3 months in. And you learn a lot about somebody when you live with them for a while and you really get to see who they really are.
It's true. It's true. But what I'm saying is, even though you're meeting them online, that's inorganic, but eventually it becomes organic. So it doesn't matter if you had ran into them in the line at the grocery store, or if you said, "Hey, you're super hot. Let's go meet up for coffee or fuck." Eventually you will run into that person, and your souls, your hearts, will yearn for each other or not. And that's it.
Okay, so I'm not wasting my time.
No, you're doing the right thing, man.
I gotta keep swiping. I just
Swipe.
gotta keep,
Swipe.
and then I hate to go off on it, but it's relatable. It's just this Tinder shit. I mean,
I feel like as long as you are genuine throughout the whole process, then if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. You just have to make sure you stay genuine and don't try to put up a front to try to impress.
I feel like I would just be lowering. Is that weird? If I would, I don't get matched with someone. And I'm not all about looks, but I'm just not that good looking of a guy. It makes me. No, but it's just like, bruh.
But this goes back to what I was saying about dating culture nowadays. Dating culture is just so messed up. Women are looking for one thing, and that's money.
Exactly, and it's just.
Well, let me not just say women. A lot of women, a vast majority.
Men just want.
So I know
Yeah.
my 2 cents on that. You are 100% correct, but also 50% correct. Like, and that's, I feel like the biggest issue with, and I just recently, am experiencing this as a newly divorced person. I will get one match every 1, 3, 4 days, maybe. My ex-wife gets hundreds of matches a day. It doesn't matter. And that's all the difference is. Now she has this incredible boost of self-esteem, like, oh, now I have the pick of the cream of the crop.
Right.
No, you don't. They just want to fuck you and go on. They're going to lie and tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear. But
Okay.
but that's how they see it. And so even if they are a super genuine, loving woman and they really are trying to find true love, they still have to sift through thousands of people to try and see who matches up with them, if that makes sense.
And that's why it took so long.
4 years. 4 years.
I would get more than 99 likes in one day.
See that's what's wrong with the dating world right now.
But I
But you made
Dubs.
it, Milky. You made
Dubs
it.
in the chat.
congratulations, Chris, man, for real. Because I've been on there on and off. I gave up for a while. No, oh no, it can be a nasty habit. I never felt.
Don't give up. It took Milk 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she can hear. Good.
Yeah, she's in the Discord, got her headset on, she's listening.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. No.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't give up on a Tinder. Well, that's a surprise. Most people, it's trash. You're gonna meet.
I mean, going out in social environments like bars and shit and meeting people like that's not for everybody. That's not for everybody. Like me personally, I would rather sit at home and just chill all day. I don't need to go out. I don't need to go party. I don't need to go to the bar. Like we can just hang out at the crib. A1.
4 years.
Did you ever check on that Discord? Not Discord, DoorDash?
It should be here, man.
Like fucking hours ago.
Is that Discord delivery here?
Yeah, it was 20 minutes away, like fucking an hour ago.
I forgot about it. That's
Yeah, the
wrong.
big thing with my girl or me finding somebody was finding someone with similar interests because I know for a fact I spend a vast majority of my time on this game. And if you can't be cool with that, then it's obviously not going to work out.
Seems like she's pretty cool.
Yeah, she plays games herself.
Yeah.
I know,
That's what the
she's
big
there.
thing for me was
She's there
finding
half the fucking
common
time.
interest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on the screen.
So what was the 4-year holdup?
That's a
What do you
question for
mean?
her.
Ask
What
her.
was the
Ask her.
holdup? Like, what was the holdup?
Have to go through so many fucking guys and not knowing who was legit.
There you go. Bam.
4 years of guy. Oh, don't give me that.
Bro, like I
shit.
just said, more than 100 people in one day. And I paid for premium so I can see who's liking my shit and what they're saying.
I done the exact same thing.
I matched with her about
We
5 or
went
6
on-
times.
We would talk, and then I'd be like, nah, Tinder's not worth my time. And then I'd delete it. And then it would be a couple months, and then I'd re-download it.
So
And
you
then we'd
matched
match again,
multi-
and then we would
Okay.
talk, and then I would delete it again.
That's completely different. Thank you for clarifying. Because that's different than like match and then 4 years later. Like,
Oh no! The first time we matched, I got her Snapchat, and
And then I got
I would message
deactivated.
her, and then
But it took a cumulative 4
Yeah.
years and
Yeah.
a couple of
I got
matches
erased
for
from
you.
Snapchat. You remember that?
Oh, what?
I got banned from Snapchat.
That's what she says, right? But yeah, even Milk. No,
Pictures
take your
and
word
shit.
for it. All right. So, why are you guys still together?
Oh.
See?
why wouldn't we be?
Because I love
Why?
him.
No, come on. Let's dive deeper. I meant, come on.
I mean-
Why? No, what do you think keeps a long-lasting relationship? How long have you been together? Like,
For
what's
me,
the
it's
actual
just like
question?
common interests. She does all the
Okay,
same shit
so-
that I do.
So what happens?
Trust and loyalty.
There you go. Okay, I can handle that one.
Loyalty.
What I was gonna say.
Like she can go through my phone and not find a fucking thing because I'm not doing nothing.
Deletes it all, bro.
Because something that happened between me
Nah,
and
I'm
her.
the FBI. I'll find everything. He'll delete.
Yeah, I'm
There
not
we
worried
go.
about shit. I know for a fact that if I say I'm gonna hold it down, I'm gonna hold it down.
Because that's one thing that
Amen.
me and my ex had issues with is at the beginning, like, I mean, people change over time. And after 7 years of the same thing day in and day out, we both
No, get out the
changed.
trash.
We both changed. And she didn't like the person I had become, and I was getting tired of the person that she had become. And so we sat down as adults and we were like, okay, can you change this, this, and this? Well, no. No, I really enjoy those things. For me, it was, building computers, playing video games and stuff. I had just recently acquired this ability and so on and so forth. So I enjoyed it. Um, and so, it was just,
How do I open it up like that?
So go click on the private jet.
you're not muted.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, we know how to edit.
Yeah.
I've been through some worse things.
But I just wanted him to know because it looked like he was trying to mute.
Yeah, I did try.
You don't have a mute button like this. You don't. And go
Yeah,
ahead
but you're not-
and-
Noted. Yeah, even she has one.
Does she have a dual cast?
She has a Blue Yeti,
Ooh. Oh, that's
which is
right.
like a very nice mic.
You were telling me about that.
Hmm
Snowballs are good too. My brother has a snowball.
he's all excited. I got a snowball.
It's like some Star Wars shit.
My brother is actually a sound specialist. He does freelance sound stuff, and he uses a blue snowball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You were never muted, you dumbass. Shit. Buddha, you gotta breathe.
Dude,
We
please
finished with the
repeat
salad.
that shit in the mic, dude. I don't know, man. That's just like my buddy's uncle from the fucking lawn mowing service of my grandma. Fucking got this mic. I don't.
What?
That's what you said.
My brother, who's a freelance sound technician, uses a blue snowball.
Yeah, snowballs are good. I've been
Why are
hearing
you
about
flipping me
snowballs
off,
for a while.
dude? See, it's like that.
Oh, I missed it.
What's up with this shit? What is she pressing?
Okay.
All
Ready
right,
for another one?
fucking.
Pour it up. I'm a little tipsy, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm very
We
tipsy.
don't finish this.
Good, 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 good.
Good, 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 good.
Yeah, see,
It just makes me sleepy. That's all.
well, we got an hour's
will
worth of
wake you
what
up.
I have so far. I don't know. Milk looks like a.
What's that?
What? What?
I'm cooling. I'm cooling so hard right now.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I'm
Like, take a
cooling.
Picture of this.
That he is the literal past tense of cooling.
Hell yeah.
Intermediate intermission again, and then we'll have we'll be right back after these few fucking commercials. I gotta get it. Nice shit.
And then boom, run.